Do you believe you are in the driver's seat of your own life? That your thoughts, beliefs, and big decisions are the result of rational, conscious choice? The truth is, much of what you do is secretly controlled by a set of invisible scripts, ancient psychological patterns hardwired into your brain's operating system. These patterns are shortcuts, designed for survival. But in the modern world, they often hijack our logic without us even noticing. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 5 of the most powerful patterns that dictate your reality. By the end of this video, you'll start seeing these invisible strings everywhere. First up, confirmation bias, or the brain's "I knew it" button. This pattern is our tendency to search for, interpret, and recall information in a way that confirms our pre-existing beliefs. If you believe a certain political party is incompetent, you'll subconsciously click on news headlines that prove it, while ignoring articles that praise their work. It's not about finding the truth. It's about feeling right. In the age of social media algorithms, this creates powerful echo chambers where our own opinions are reflected back at us, making them seem like objective reality. It's comfortable, but it's a cage of your own making. Next, the IKEA effect. Have you ever spent hours assembling a wobbly bookshelf and felt an irrational amount of pride in it? That's the IKEA effect. We place a disproportionately high value on products we partially create. This isn't just about furniture. The meal you cooked yourself tastes better. The investment portfolio you researched feels smarter. The character you customized in a video game feels more valuable. This happens because our brain links effort with worth. The struggle and labor we invest become part of the object's story, and by extension, our own. Companies know this, using customization to make us feel like creators and value their products more. The third pattern is a tricky one, the Dunning-Kruger effect. In short, it's the paradox of competence. Often, people with low ability at a task overestimate their ability. It's the amateur guitarist who thinks he's ready for a world tour after learning 3 chords. It's the person who's watched one documentary on economics and now thinks they can solve national debt. This happens because the skills you need to be good at something are often the same skills required to recognize how bad you are at it. True experts, on the other hand, are often more aware of how much they don't know, leading them to underestimate their competence. It's the reason why the loudest person in the room is often the least knowledgeable. Do you remember that time you tripped in public or had a small stain on your shirt? You probably felt like every single person was staring, judging, and would remember it forever. This is the spotlight effect. Our tendency to overestimate how much other people notice our appearance or behavior. In reality, most people are too wrapped up in their own lives to pay much attention to you. They are the main character in their movie, just as you are in yours. Experiments have shown that while someone might think everyone noticed their embarrassing t-shirt, in reality, less than a quarter of people even registered it. So relax. You're not in the spotlight as much as you think. Finally, we have negativity bias. Why does one piece of criticism sting more than 10 compliments feel good? Why do you dwell on the one thing that went wrong in an otherwise perfect day? That's your brain's ancient survival software at work. For our ancestors, failing to notice a positive, like a tasty berry, was a missed meal. But failing to notice a negative, like a predator, was death. Our brains evolved to be like Velcro for negative experiences and Teflon for positive ones. This is why bad news travels faster, and why we often remember our failures more vividly than our successes. It kept us safe on the savannah, but in modern life, it can lead to unnecessary anxiety and pessimism. Confirmation bias, the IKEA effect, Dunning-Kruger, the spotlight effect, and negativity bias. These aren't personal flaws. They are universal features of the human mind. They are the ghost in our machine. But the first step to debugging your own mental software is simply knowing that it's there. By being aware of these patterns, you can start to question your impulses. You can consciously seek out opposing viewpoints. You can appreciate your creations without overvaluing them. You can embrace humility and a desire to learn. You can remind yourself that no one is watching. And you can consciously savor the good, refusing to let the bad overshadow it. You can't delete the software, but you can learn to override it. You can move from being the puppet to the one holding the strings. So, there you have it. 5 powerful invisible scripts that have been running your life. Confirmation, bias, locking you in an echo chamber. The IKEA effect, making you fall in love with your own effort. The Dunning-Kruger effect, blinding you to your own incompetence. The spotlight effect, making you the star of a movie no one else is watching. And negativity bias, hardwiring you for survival by focusing on the bad. But here's the crucial takeaway. These patterns are not your cage. They are your user manual. Simply knowing they exist is the first, most powerful step to taking back control. It's the moment the puppet sees its own strings. You can't delete the software, but you can stop running on autopilot. So, here's our question to you. Which of these 5 patterns do you recognize most in your own life or in the world around you? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video gave you a light bulb moment of self-awareness, please hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating machine that is the human mind. Thanks for watching.